Hey y'all, welcome back to Babeinlibrary. It's your girl Lisa, and today we're going to talk about my June TBR. So per usual, I've got a ton of arcs that I'll be reading this month, as well as in celebration of Pride, I'm thinking about doing Sapphic Saturdays. I made a commitment earlier this year that I wanted to read more Sapphic books this year, and so the way in which I'm going to do that is in the month of June, I'm going to try to celebrate Sapphic Saturdays and make sure you all are aware of that as well. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into a Sapphic book that I do want to read for Sapphic Saturdays. I want to read J.J. Aria's For Love or Scandal. This is a political romance between a politician. I think she gets dumped at the altar and the wedding planner. Very, very scandalous. As you all know, I love a political romance. And the author was kind enough to sign this for me as Stimulus. So I do want to make sure that I'm reading it. In addition to reading that, I am wanting to read Mika James Being Hospitable. I heard that is a great book to read, and it's a Black author, so you know we want to mix it up. And then I'm also going to think about reading one of Liza James' books. I hear Vibe is the one. If I am interested in a little bit of dark romance, but make it sapphic, that is the woman to read from. So in terms of Sapphic Saturdays, I've got my pick and my feel. Also, Shanicia Higgins just came out with A Kiss Between Friends, and I think I might pick that up for Sapphic Saturdays as well. So I've got a lot to choose from there. I also want to read Teacher of the Year by M.A. Wardell. This one is going to be in support of Father's Day because this centers a teacher and a single father of a kindergartner romance, and I hear it is delectable, sweet, and everything I could ask for. I know that M.A. Wardell is planning on doing a sequel to this, which is known as Husband of the Year, so I've got to read this first in order to work my way up to that one. Now, as far as arcs, I believe Fear Roshan is coming out with Parting My Frenchie on the 4th of this month. I am currently reading Ashley James' newest release, which comes out on the 7th, Burning the Midnight Oil, and I am loving it. This entire Copper Lake series is chef's kiss. Burning the Midnight Oil centers a romance that is with a bull rider and his ex-wife's brother. And they have a beautiful little girl, which again, for Father's Day representation, you've got a single dad. So I will be reading Burning the Midnight Oil in support of that. Danielle Allen, my girl, is coming out for her first traditionally published book, which is Curvy Girl for the Summer. And I'm looking forward to it. That is coming out on the 7th, and I've already got an art copy of that on my Kindle. I want to read Keisha Thompson, 2 of her books. So she has Jamal the IT Guy, which is a novella that is coming out later this month. I do have that on my Kindle, but I also really want to read Sight Unseen. I just requested it from my library, the audiobook that is now out. And so I'm trying to read as much of Keisha Thompson's backlist. And if I can do that, I'll be a happy girl. Lastly, rounding it out with the final arc of mine is Innocent Intent by Casey Mills. That is the last and final arc that I want to read from the month. And then I do want to support Becky's prompt of the month. And so it is reading something with a purple cover. I do have another arc. I meant to say Tanvir Pert has Ella Gets the D, I believe, that's coming out later this month. I think I might read that for a purple cover, or I'm going to read Kimberly Brown's Tethered Love, and I know that one is going to be a slam dunk. So these are just some of the options I have for June. I'm a little all over the place, but I do have a getaway that's planned for this month and some extra time off. So hopefully I can kind of cram all of this in and enjoy my June. If you all could do me a favor, leave me a rainbow emoji for Pride Month, or tell me what you plan on reading to kickstart your summer, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.